Hello, lads, and lassies, and we are back for more Dr. Stone. Now, the way that I'm recording these, I feel like I've kind of just watched episode 7, which was with the everyone just got petrified, and now we have a new batch of not a new batch of characters. We have one new character, Amaryllis, and in the intro we see this evil chef and this warrior type. So I don't know if both of them are going to be the villains, or one of them's going to be the villain, and one of them's going to be the new muscle. Because we lost Ginro, or no, I think Ginro's the one with the good one, the not Deku. It's Tokiyami. I think Ginro's whatever. But we lost everyone. We have Senku, Kohaku, what's his name? Soyuz, Suika, and Gen. This is the only 5 people that we have left, because the evil, I think it's the evil chef. We don't know what he looks like yet, but the evil chef has petrified everyone on the boat. There's a mystery as to why they have the petrification beam on this island specifically, and it looks like he's been using this beam to keep control over everyone out of fear. Senku gassed the village. That's always nice. And we might have some new allies. We might have some new enemies. Let's see what all this has in store with episode 8 of Dr. Stone, lads. All right, so we're gonna start with the gassing. We're gonna start with the gassing then. All right.
Was that sorcery?
It was the power of science.
We want to be as quick as possible so we can save our petrified friends.
Oh, someone lost an arm. I just realized.
Listen.
Oh.
I know the secret.
I hope that wasn't anyone important. I mean, I guess we could glue it back together, but
I'm
still.
begging you.
Oh, look at all these characters. None of which we will hear or see for the rest of this core, I guess. I don't know. I was gonna say the rest of the season. 24 episodes is a lot. The rest of this core, we might get them back at the end. Who knows? Yeah, that guy. We don't know who that guy is yet, but he can be friend or foe. This guy. Oh, I don't know. We saw. Was that Amaryllis with them? Oh, I don't know. Oh, 5 years ago. Okay. Amaryllis. Oh, maybe the person in the intro we saw is her sister, I guess?
Hurry up and climb aboard.
It's not safe. You'll get in trouble.
Hey, lighten up.
I'm scared of the old farts
Ooh.
warning. Stay on the island. Don't you dare make anything new.
Yeah.
Break
All
the
right,
rules
so
of the
that's the
master.
chef.
Use the sorcerer he inherited to turn you to stone.
Well, all of these people are going to get turned into stone. Oh, they're being followed. Alright, okay, never mind. That's a different person then.
Top 2 are coming. A complete and utter shame. There's some cute ones on that boat.
Dude.
Especially her. The one peeking out at the end.
Whoa,
She's still
bro.
but I can tell. She'll be a real looker in 5 years. Guarantee it.
You can save your perverse remarks for the internet.
FBI, open up!
Woo! Oh. It's like a powdered slingshot that they have.
I'm so sorry, Amaryllis. How did you ever manage to escape it?
Oh, don't tell me he freed her. Because she's a cute girl. Or did they, just chuck her from the boat? Okay, so she was just out of range.
The light stopped right in front of me.
They claim it's sorcery passed down through the Master's bloodline.
It's not sorcery.
But I've seen it with my
It's
own eyes.
science.
The Master wasn't there.
Those goons have some sort of weapon. One that they throw up into the air, that right?
Mm-hmm. If the
Sounds more
Master
like Chrome than
was like people
Senku.
Without assistance, we'd be powerless. So, I know we only just
Yeah,
met.
flattery's gonna work on Soyuz. It's not gonna work on anyone else.
Forgive me.
And he's gone.
It doesn't matter if the woman is already married. There's no denying them.
That definitely is the master, I think.
As cute as possible.
Think you can use the same kind of strategy?
This mission might be too much for one person. You need a companion who can fight.
I know.
Fight!
But where am I gonna find a girl who can fight and is willing to come into the inner palace with me?
The Will Smith meme.
So all I need to do is be chosen as one of the cutest girls in the selection process.
Ah, come on, Gen.
I just need to be chosen as a cute one.
Gen.
Time for a makeover. We'll make a beauty out of
Gorilla,
Kohaku
gorilla,
yet.
gorilla,
After
gorilla,
all,
gorilla,
attraction
gorilla,
is
gorilla.
science.
You're getting changed right here!
Oh, you're worried about these guys.
Senku does not care.
Sophie, it certainly doesn't bother them.
We have to approach this as if we were prepping you for a modern beauty contest.
He sounds a lot like
Considerable
Chrome's
practice
voice
to smooth out
actor.
her rough edges, I'm afraid.
This is pretty comfortable, I admit. But it's not exactly easy.
That
to
is
walk
a
around in.
fluffy dress. Kasuki.
Friends.
Understand how you feel?
Oh, there's the master. He's already going in.
Jumbo-sized geezer, the master you've been talking about?
It's not. The master is much younger than
Oh,
him. This
or
man's known
not.
as Minister Ibarra.
Oh, he's the minister.
Consults with the master.
All of the equipment we've discovered on board is well beyond our understanding. I fear it's a kind of sorcery used by those who escaped beyond.
Sorcery.
We should destroy it as soon as...
I'm sorry. These poses will make stripping them difficult, but that's nothing a little smashing won't fix.
Oh, come on! Well, there goes Chrome.
Don't
But we can
worry.
always glue them back
Won't do
together.
anything to ruin our mission.
Tell me, which village are you from?
Oh, already caught her. She's good.
I didn't notice her at all.
Well, talk about cover being blown. Quite literally, actually. Oh!
I need the lab!
The natives on the island would never have heard such a word before.
Oh, it's like a weapon to them.
Message to the people of the Kingdom of Science.
I love that little, like, mischievous, like,
What are you waiting for?
joke.
To her the lab, old buddy, old pal. My, you're just so
This
shy.
isn't, this...
Is he pretending the lab is Senku's name?
She's sent into a fit of rage and jealousy, just like the one you
This isn't your best, Gen. I'm gonna be real. This is not your best.
I need by the lab right now! The lab and I are in a romantic relationship!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Ah, I can't believe that worked.
Sure there's someone.
She threw something without answering. It's clearly an attack. Or am I wrong?
Man, I would have gone overboard so fast.
Time's up when that thing hits me. I only have a
But I
few
guess,
seconds.
like, no one would have known
What's
anyway.
the attached rope for? This is it for me. So what's my final move? Is there anyone I can save?
Eat the child!
Haha! Live on, Suika!
Oh, Ginro!
What? What the heck is that green light? It's passing through everything!
Damn, that thing went deep! Ginro is our final hope? Dude. Dude, no one's gonna hear you.
I can see someone on the ship.
How? Oh yeah, she does have hawk eyes.
Of course it's Nero. What? Is something wrong with
My exact reaction.
I don't know if I would say that. It's not that something's wrong, he does get the job done when it counts, but...
But it counts.
draws to help get the lab back.
Instead, we
wound
went
up
with
with
Ginro.
Ginro stepped up before, like Gen said.
Hide back in the barrel!
Has someone touched this barrel to your knowledge?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then how did it move from its earliest spot?
Oh, he noticed.
Moved?
Yes, as a matter of fact. By a distance about the width of my pinky.
Come on.
It's not where I saw it last.
Ma.
What in the world are these things?
Based on the noise they make, maybe they're those beasts called goats from the 100 Tales.
Okay, so they also know the 100 Tales.
There are so many unusual kinds. We've got lots to look forward to, eh?
She went back to the ship.
Oh, I don't know how.
But she blended it in with the environment to keep it 10 billion% hidden away.
You go, Suika.
For quite a while.
I'm surprised that you were able to reach the pedals.
Our inside woman's been biding her time. And she's a master of blending in with nature.
I just gotta team up with Ginro and we can do it!
You're not doing much. Yes, she's an SSR. I don't really know what that means, and it's over. After a quick search of research, aka going into the Crunchyroll comments, I can confirm that was not Aaron Dismuke. I think it looks like everyone noticed that his voice was different, and from what I can tell, Aaron Dismuke had to go on a quick vocal rest, so hopefully he's all right. And I'm pretty sure Chrome took his spot. It's not the first time this has happened for Aaron Dismuke. It happened in Kaguya-sama, and is it Clifford? Yeah, Clifford. Okay, I was gonna say Bryce. That's not right. Bryce is Aaron. Clifford had to take over in that sense. Now Chrome is taking over for this one, and I think he did a pretty good job. It's weird because I've heard Aaron Aaron Senku like this entire time. It kind of sounds a little more nasally. Like Chrome is a little more. I don't know how to describe Chrome's voice. It's just not nasally enough, I guess. I don't know. It's a slightly deeper pitch, but he did a good job. Just like took me like wait a minute, that's not the right guy. But other than that, yeah, we're screwed. At least Suika's there. I thought Suika would be somewhere on the island, but she is pulling the work. She's doing her work. She's already hit the boat, which I don't even know how she knew how to drive that, but you know, doing a good job, Suika. And then now she went back onto the ship. I thought she would be out on the island looking for Senku and the others, but I guess the smartest thing to have done would have been to sail on the ship because they would eventually have to come back. And then Ginro, of all the people to survive, Ginro. He's all right. He's okay. It's just he pulls through when you need him. It takes a little time. But I do. Well, first of all, Ukyo's accuracy with the bow, shooting that small thing out of the air like that, woo! And Ryusui's quick thinking. We already saw that. Him kicking Suika out of the way. Man, I feel like if I was one of the people, one of the revived people, if I saw that green light, would have gone overboard and tried swimming for it. But Ginro already had a head start in swimming down, and he barely managed to survive. So if you were on the ship and you started swimming for your life, probably wouldn't have made it very far. And then you'd be stuck at the bottom, and they would have to look for you, which is not great. And then a lot of people, we saw broken pieces everywhere. Chrome literally lost his head, so he's gonna get a nice little scar there, or like a black thing, like the whatever the things are, the scars. I call them scars. I don't really know what to call them. Chrome's gonna get a couple of them because he lost his arm and lost his head. For a quick second, I completely forgot about gluing them back together being a perfectly viable option. So I saw a couple people with their arms and legs just placed, their stone bits placed everywhere. I was like, oh no! But I mean, we can just glue them back together as long as Yuzuriha is fine. As long as she's okay, everyone could be fine. If she's not, we need to glue her back together too. We might have some issues. I don't know how graceful Senku. Gen, I think can be pretty graceful. Senku, Kohaku, or Soyuz. I don't know how graceful they can be. But, yeah, so we didn't learn... Well, we did learn quite a bit. And it looks like Amaryllis will be a new... I'm kind of surprised that, so far, it's only one new main character. The last time we were introduced to a village, everyone became a new main character. But so far it seems that Amaryllis is our only primary ally in the fight against the boss, the king. And I completely thought, I was thrown for a loop in the intro because I completely thought, one, that Amaryllis was what's her name, Kirasame, I think. I need to hear it a few more times before, I wrote it down and I'm like, great, forgot how to pronounce it. But I think, or in the intro I thought Amaryllis was Kirasame. For a brief second, I'm like, I don't know, what? They kind of look alike in the intro, not really. Now that I've seen Kirasame, more of her. And then Maz, definitely not an ally. He's the right-hand man, and he made, I will say, he made some remarks. Will I repeat said remarks? No, I will not. But he definitely made remarks. And, well, he is a villain. And then, like, the chef. He's not a chef, sadly. But I thought that was going to be the boss. But no, he's the minister. He's the minister, not the boss. So, respect to the intro for not spoiling what the boss looks like. Unless, like, the next time I watch the intro, I'm like, oh, wait, that's the one character they haven't shown. Okay, so that's the boss. But I wonder who the boss is. Because these guys do have the 100 tails. And obviously the boss is someone who's twisted those or is using those for his own greed instead of like using that to help everyone else. I guess the 100 tails didn't. Did they have anything? Have we seen anything like confirming that the 100 tails have a story about the petrification? Because if so, then the boss is ignoring those and using them for his own good. I wonder. It's like I do wonder who the boss is and what is because like so far what we've seen, it just seems like he's just he's a control freak, you know, like he wants women to wed him and like just petrify anyone he's getting in the way. Like he's only so powerful because he has the secret weapon and he tells everyone it's magic and it's only through his bloodline, which is false. So I'm interested to see what he'll be like and how much of a challenge he'll be. Cause I don't know. It'll be interesting to see like what he brings to the table in terms of villainy when compared to Tsukasa, who was both a physical and an ideological threat, and Hyoga, who was a clown, but he was at least a physical threat. And he was smart. Tactically, he was smart-ish. So I wonder if this guy will have like anything ideological to go up with, or if he's going to be like a super physical threat. I do wonder what that's going to be like, but I don't know how long we're going to spend on him. Because what is this, episode 8, 9, 10, 11? 3 episodes left before we split into the next core, which should be, what, fall or winter 2023? It's definitely coming out this year, I think, I hope. So I do wonder, like, the pacing of the show. Because this episode was a lot slower paced. Not, like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but sometimes there's episodes where we will go months in the span of, like, 10 minutes. Or there's episodes like this where it's like, all right, so here's a couple hours in the whole 24 minutes. And usually when that's the pace, this is going to be our new normal. So I wonder if the core is going to end on a cliffhanger of meeting the boss, and then the next core will be about depetrifying everyone. Or if we're just going to go completely, like, blitz it, and then, like, all right, boss defeated, depetrified everyone. 3 episodes doesn't seem like that much time, especially like I feel like they are trying to build this island up as something important. So I feel like this is going to go into the next core. The lab, which we do need to beautify Kohaku, according to Gen. But she just laid a fat one on Senku. She just went in for it, and I love that everyone was like... Well, okay, what was it? Soyuz, Amaryllis. Soyuz and Amaryllis were shocked. Kirisame was just like, what the heck? And Senku, I just love. Not flustered, no blushing. He does not care. He could care less. And I find that hilarious. That's better than any like, oh, you kissed me? No. That's Senku. That was perfect. And then Kohaku isn't even like. I think she was a. I don't know. When I'm watching the edit, or when I'm like editing this, I'll be able to tell faster. I was mostly kind of cringing at that time, but also like laughing a little bit too. I think Kohaku was a little flustered, but not in the sense of like, oh my god, I kissed Senku. It's like, I kissed Senku. Like I had to do that. But like, I like that neither of them care. That like, yep. That it both basically it's just yep, that happened. Or as Mr. Lloyd Forger would put it, it was for the mission. So that was fun. Kohaku having no social class. Also, Senku like kind of got like the voice. I feel like was a little like flustered, but not him physically. Gen was uncomfortable. Soyuz was a hot mess, and Amaryllis was like, "No, what are you doing?" But Senku's like, "Yeah, someone might care," but he's not even looking away. He's like, "Yeah, well, this isn't my priority, but if you're going to change, you're going to change." But I don't care. I don't know. I find Senku's like lack of caring for anything like sexually like that, or anything like romantically like that. I find his like lack of caring, like especially in, like the way they play situations, like Soyuz is like, "Oh no," and Senku's like, "Just do it. Just get it over with." I just find his blatant non-caringness very funny, especially compared to other people, like other people's reactions. The powder slingshot, which it's not. What is it? I said it was powder because I wasn't sure how it was going, how it was spreading. But when Ukyo shot the arrow at it, was a very metallic cling, like a. So it's something physical. Is it a piece of technology, or like because when he shot it, if it was powder, it would have gone through the bag. The arrow would have gone through the bag, and like the powder would have spread. But no, his arrow hit it, and the bag went up. So it's something very physical in there. And it sounded like metal. So it could be a piece of lost technology, and if that's the case, well then, yeah, you don't want to lose that. So that's one reason for the rope. You don't want to lose that, and the second reason was to gauge the distance. So how did they get their hands on this technology? Who gave it to them? Because I'm pretty sure this island, I don't think Senku's dad developed it. So was it a gift? Is the boss an outsider maybe? I don't think the boss is Y-Man. I mean, it could be technically him, but it's going to be that easy in the sense of like we barely had to go anywhere. I don't think the boss is Y-Man. But could he be someone that Y-Man like revived? Why here? Why is it here? That's the big question. Why is this piece of technology on Treasure Island? Because the only piece of technology that they should have is the escape pod. But that's not something that should be able to turn people into stone. So it's going to be... I like that. I like the mystery of like, what is this? Because I feel like Dr. Stone has built up the reputation to like, all right, this is a very weird question. We're gonna answer it soon. And I like this mystery of like, why is it here? How did it get here? And all that. And then like Senku with Amaryllis' story. So no one is allowed to go outside. No one's allowed to go outside the walls. All we want is freedom. Tatsukai. But like Amaryllis, it was just what, 5, including her, like 5 people just wanted to sail out, and then they were captured and disposed of, aka turned to stone. So they're not allowed to go outside. They're not allowed to see what's outside. And Soyuz, his story said we were escaping from something that can petrify people. We're escaping from a green light. I wonder how Soyuz, like, I guess, like, whatever his ship was on, like, whatever he was traveling on, probably got hit, and his mom just, like, shoved him in, like, a barrel or something like that. So they're super strict on it. They don't want anyone leaving this island. So the question is, why? I mean, I guess, like, the boss will lose power if people could leave. If he loses control, if, like, anyone could leave. But they do recognize that there are people outside the island as well. They were not too shocked. They were kind of shocked about the clothes and the size of the ship, but they were like, oh yeah, these are probably like the ancestors of those that departed from the island. So they are aware that people have left the island before. So what's with the whole, like, no one can leave now? And then we also found out that there's a radius to this thing, which it's a huge radius. No wonder why they have that string. Like, you do not want that going anywhere near you, because you cannot outrun it, can't outswim it. You can get, if you're the thrower, you have the risk of getting hit by your own creation. and you can stop the process by cutting off whatever got petrified. Which I wonder if they'll bring that up. I don't know if... I guess, like, hair. I don't think the show is... like, will go to the lengths of, like, permanently severing a limb in order to, like, stop the petrification process. I don't think they'll go that far, especially since we know that if you're petrified and you lose a limb, you can glue it back. So Senku's probably just gonna, like, get the tips of his hair petrified. Someone's like, oh, haha, evil villain moment, I'm gonna turn away now and you're gonna be petrified. And Senku's like, well, you were too fast there. You see, I cut the tips of my hair off, or something like that. Or, like, maybe a shirt, I guess. Something. They're gonna bring that, like, there's a reason why they, like, brought so much attention to it here. They're gonna bring it back at some point this season. It's just, what are they going to lose? Yeah, the mystery is built. I'm interested to see who the boss is, but I'm more interested in seeing Suika get the lab out of the boat, because we all know Ginro's not gonna do anything. If anything, Ginro's gonna be the distraction, and then they're gonna have to save Ginro by, like, infiltrating the boss's area with Kohaku and Amaryllis, which, yeah, like, getting the lab in to get, like, beauty makeup for Kohaku. I mean, Amaryllis probably has some, like, of her own tips, right? I mean, like, she's probably, like, made her own, like, custom makeup. I guess it's technically, like, a shortcut to use, like, modern science to make the makeup, but I think, like, Amaryllis could have probably done something. But man, Gen did her dirty with his shock, like, oh, you. Wow, that was dirty. And then the animators did her dirty with, like, making her kind of got that monkey face the whole time. That's a fun show. Yeah, I'm interested to see episode 9. For patrons, there might be a little bit of a delay between when that episode should go up, because I'm going to be going on vacation. I'm going to try and get this up sometime on the weekend. But yeah, by the time this goes up on Patreon, I'm probably going to be in Vegas. And then when I come back, I need to have, like, I'm probably going to need a cool down period, aka sleep it off. And then I'm getting a puppy too, so I'm going to have to learn how to balance this with training my little new puppy. And by then, maybe probably by the time I do it, episode 9 and 10 will be out. So who knows? Maybe I'll do a double feature, or maybe, like, back to back. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, lads, on Patreon, please have a little bit of patience with me, because yeah, vacation's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do in Vegas. It's a family vacation, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, but we'll see. But yeah, sadly, that means Dr. Stone. I'm gonna have to push that back a little bit, but it should be out soon. And yeah, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What was your favorite part of the episode? All that stuff. And I'll see you all lads in the next one for more.